Hello, and thank you for stopping by. Hello, if you didn't hear that. And thank you for stopping by the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Metal 75 here for your Massachusetts Beer Reviews with a Massachusetts beer on the 23rd of November 2017. This is, in fact, the American Thanksgiving Day, or evening at this point. I have a New England beer poured in the glass already. And it's the first of the 4-pack of Galactica Double IPA from Clown Shoes Brewing, which is done in, it says brewed and canned by Clown Shoes Beer, Ipswich, Massachusetts. I don't know at this point in time if they actually own their own brewery yet, but they have traditionally been done at Mercury Brewing Company, which I've never even known to have an actual beer from them, or if all they do is contract brew for other companies. But that's what they do. Is they make the Clown Shoes beer. This is an 8.0% alcohol by volume double IPA. It says our mission to produce beer without pretension while being free and a little crazy. And it's a double IPA at 8% alcohol by volume. And all they're using in this beer is Galaxy hops. And they tote on the website that they use a strong malt backbone, and you're going to get that flavor in the nose. Now, it obviously had a much bigger, fluffier head when initially poured, maybe almost close to 45 minutes, an hour ago. So you're getting particles and sediment, but nothing chunky, and a golden, orangey, hazy kind of a look to it, with a white head if one was to be there. And it definitely has a melon character in its scent, in the nose. Melon character, there's a sweet bready malt, white bread in the background. There's a tiny touch of a toasty, crackery note. White bread maybe, too, in the malt. And that's really about it for its nose. It's very melony. Maybe there is some grapefruit and pineapple and orangey notes, but it's basically a melon nectar kind of a nose out of that one. So I'm looking forward to talking about the beer to you guys in its flavor. Galactica from Clown Shoes. Cheers, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving to you all in the United States of America of 2017. It's a little closer at this particular moment in time after pouring it to the room temperature. So that is how the beer is going to be tasted, rated, and judged. Melon character initially is what kind of a fruity element I receive from this. I keep wanting to think celery in the back of my mind for some reason. Don't really know why, but I'm getting melon and celery, if that makes sense. There's definitely some booziness. Not a whole bunch of it, but you're definitely getting a character of some 8%. No mistaking that. Not burning in any way, it just warms. Definitely a little bit sticky around the glass. So there is some oily slickness to it. Not a whole bunch, but there is some. That's perceivable. Light toffees, light caramel. I wouldn't call this a New England style IPA, hazy, juicy beer at any stretch of the imagination. It has some crispness. I would call it semi-dry. There's that, I almost said juicy. There's that melony, resiny, a little bit of a pine sap, kind of a bitterness, and a stickiness, caramel maltiness that's sticking around with me till the end of the sip. It's definitely, for me, on the bitter side, which if you like more bitter than tropical juice, or you like more bitter than malt characters, then you would probably really prefer this beer. And it's interesting because it's a single, there it is, it's a single hop variety, being Galaxy hop. Usually Galaxy hop in New England is very prominently mixed with other hops in the beer, such as Citra or Columbus or Mosaic or Citrus. Yeah, those are common ones. I wanted to say Matueka, but sometimes Matueka, which is a hop variety out of New Zealand, gives you more of a limey, kind of a salty flavor, which is good all by itself. So Citra and Columbus and Mosaic are commonly mixed with Galaxy, and those kind of hops together can usually give you a nice juice component. While I can see an initial juicy quality, it's definitely more of the melon character to it. I'm getting in the body of the beer a medium style. It's fairly crisp. It's semi-dry. And depending on who you ask, it could be refreshing. I'm not going to consider it refreshing. So that's just me, although I don't think it's hard to drink. I think you got to watch out with 8% and it being the Thanksgiving evening. Watch out for amateur hour and people being stupid on the roads. Please do not drink and then drive tonight or any night of the year, but please don't do it tonight. That would be a grossly inappropriate move in the United States or anywhere in the world. And maybe I'm crazy. It's not quite as sweet or boozy as a bourbon or a rye whiskey. There's a tiny touch of I'm thinking in the background for some reason, like there's a tiny touch of really tiny touch of a peppery spice, almost like a rye whiskey. But that is a light character. This was $12 and change. I normally don't even buy Clown Shoes beer. The rest of the people in the world drink the beer, and it's in my backyard, so I should drink more of it and review more of the Clown Shoes beers. It's not my favorite IPA. I couldn't give it a B-. I think everything just needs to be bumped up more. I don't know if this beer particularly works well as being just a single hopped, dry hopped, by the way, a single hop IPA, but it's all right. It's by far one of the least offensive beers on the market, but it's by far not one of the worst beers that I mean to say on the market, but I'll give it a B-. It's okay. I can't tell somebody to not drink it, but B- for the Galactica double IPA from Clown Shoes Brewing in the area of Ipswich, Massachusetts, which is the North Shore going towards New Hampshire. If anybody has a beer I should review, post it in the comment sections below. And until next time, keep tasting those great beers. Cheers. I will see you guys soon. And please, hope you guys have had and will have, as Tyler Mansell says, hope you guys have had and will have a great rest of your Thanksgiving. See you guys soon.